My credentials as a former terrorist are a little bit different. Last time I was accused of being a terrorist and friend of terrorists in the year 1991 in the German parliament for my cooperation with the African National Congress and my support for Nelson Mandela. And 2 years later, the same Nelson Mandela was in the same parliament as president of South Africa, delivered a speech, and those who called me a terrorist made a queue in order to shake his hands. And they're very, very happy that they could get a handshake from this terrorist. So I think there are two important challenges ahead. Number one is a review of the EU policy vis-à-vis Iran. We want two things from Iran. We want democracy there, and we want a nuclear-free Iran, free of nuclear weapons. It is obvious that both objectives cannot be achieved with the present regime. It is an illusion to believe that democracy or nuclear weapons are negotiable with the mullahs in Tehran. It's a great, great illusion. The only way to achieve it would be regime change in Iran. And here my proposal, or what needs to be done, there's one element missing in our strategy, the element of support for the democratic opposition in Iran. If we want regime change, if we want a democratic Iran, we need to support the democratic opposition. That is how it begins. And therefore, the next step should be a permanent and constructive dialogue between all the governments of the EU member states plus the European institutions with PMI and its president, Madame Rajavi. A permanent and constructive dialogue, and the issue of this dialogue would be how can we establish democracy in Iran, to accept PMI as a permanent dialogue partner for the member states and the European institutions. And the other question, the other point is several times mentioned already, but I would like to make it again very clear. Under the present circumstances, the situation of the former residents of Camp Ashraf in Camp Liberty is under human rights standards and according to our own political principles absolutely not acceptable. The conditions in Camp Liberty have to be improved. The Commission, which I had the privilege to serve for more than 10 years, Commission is normally not very shy to use its powers. In the case of Iraq, I have the feeling, for which reasons ever, Commission is shy to do it. I would like to remind my colleagues in the European Commission, that the Commission is in charge of all the reconstruction programs and all the aid programs for Iraq, is implementing them. And of course, you can use conditionalities here. We do it everywhere. Everywhere we use conditionality. So we can clearly tell the Iraqi government, our cooperation is based upon the condition that you fully respect human rights in your country. And what we see in Camp Liberty clearly is a violation of human rights. So I see a lot of opportunities where European institutions now can take action, and I'm very grateful to colleagues from the European Parliament who are supporting this since so many years and accepting this designation as, no, I have said it.